Just over 2 hours southwest of Albuquerque and only 60 miles west of Socorro, on Highway 60 is the Eagle Guest Ranch in Dattle. In country that is equated with ranches and cattle drives, it should come as no surprise that a general store, gas station, hotel, restaurant all-in-one operation in this tiny town at the edge of the San Agustin Plains serves up some of the best cuts of meat you can find in the state. For the traveler, this is the one-stop shop in Dattle. For the locals, this is the hub of the community. Before Eagle Guest Ranch, the main stopover point in these parts was the Dattle Well Campground, a watering well on the historic Magdalena Trail, used for moving herds of cattle to Magdalena for the shipping on the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railroad. And as evidenced by the Eagle Guest Ranch, Dattle continues to be a welcoming spot to those making their way east or west in this stretch of country. Beyond the western relics adorning the walls and the cozy stone fireplace that greets you upon arrival, you'll find a salad bar housed in barrels with cast iron skillets for plating your greens. But aside from the ambiance, the big draw here is the steaks, T-bone and ribeyes being their specialty. The mere size of the final product would be enough to satisfy, but the other selling point here at Eagle Guest Ranch is they cut and grind their own meats. So your meal actually begins at the meat case where you choose your steak and see it cut before it makes its way to the kitchen. So what's the difference between hand cutting the meat fresh here and otherwise?
Once you cut it, it starts losing. It starts losing its quality. Here we grind our hamburger fresh every morning, and when you order steak, we cut it right here.
And what's your personal preference? You know, you got the T-bone, you got the ribeye, sirloins.
Our most popular here, which we sell like crazy, is the ribeyes.
Okay. Next to the ribeye, another bestseller is the T-bone.
A lot of people like the bone. They say the bone, adds flavor, adds some zest. But if you look at this piece of meat right here, this is probably the most critical thing you see. Is you see the white specks in there?
Right.
That's all your marbling, and you can see it in here too. That's what's going to make. Means it's being grain fed for at least 60 days after the cattle have been put to market and everything like that.
Right.
Now, when you guys get this, it's going to be wrapped in bacon.
Oh wow.
And basically, there it is.
Oh, that's like a perfect artisan cut right there. People in cattle country sure know their product, how to cut it, and how to cook it. As I savor my own steak, I take note of all the police and firemen's patches tacked to the wall from all over the country. Word has clearly gotten around that this is a spot to come when you're anywhere within range of Dattle. Jackie, co-owner of Eagle Guest Ranch, sums it up for me. So what's the slogan?
Cold beer, good food, and lots of gas.
Lots of gas. The good gas that'll get you from point A to point B.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. It's up to you. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I almost forgot to mention the pie. Whether you go for the fruit pies or chocolate cream coconut, make sure and leave some room for dessert. This is a one-stop shop. Any other provisions you need to pick up before hitting the road, this is the place to do it. And make sure and check out the snake skin by the meat counter. And be thankful someone got to it before you did.